Hey, this is Luke Simonds with Salt Strong. Today we're at a public boat ramp and really going to talk about boat ramp etiquette. This is a conversation that really needs to be started. There's a lot of frustration and anger that is often seen and displayed at boat ramps, and most of it is totally unnecessary, and it's really caused by just a couple big mistakes that many anglers are making. So we're going to cover those in this video. All right, so mistake number one is that this area, this whole section right here in front and right directly in front of the lanes, whether there's one lane, two lanes, or four lanes like we have here, this area is 100% for business. This is a business area. You don't do any prep or setup when you're here, right? If you're here, that means you're either backing up to get the trailer in the water or you're pulling the boat out. There should be no stopping, no putting in park to load up your gear, or when you're about to leave, or when you are done. It's not the place to hook up your trailer, because when you're there, when you're stopped here, you're blocking somebody else from either pulling their boat out or leaving it in. That is the number one cause of frustration. Some people literally just put their stuff in park, like right there, totally blocking up a lane, and they sit there for 10 plus minutes, loading up their stuff. And that is the number one cause of issues. So if everybody would just respect the business section, if you're right in front of the ramp, you're moving, right? You're moving up, moving down, no park in the business zone. All right, so mistake number two, and this kind of goes into the first one, but it's about being prepared. Be prepared before you get to the zone. There's typically an area off to the side that you can park, park off to the side. You'll be totally, you won't be blocking anybody. There's often gonna be a line. So that's the area where you get prepared. Because in between, if there's a long line, there is gonna be a lot of gaps when you're waiting on somebody to finish. So get prepared there, put it in park, get all your rods, get all your gear, get your plug in, do all of that preparation stuff before you get to this zone. Again, because this zone, you want to be moving in and out as fast as possible, get out of everybody else's way, and do it in a safe and efficient manner. All right, so mistake number three is just being etiquette as far as parking your boat when you're about to leave. If there's a long line, don't park your boat right in front of one of the ramps, because right here, especially in a ramp like this where the actual slots are pretty narrow, if you're parking there, that means nobody can get around you, and that's going to slow down the entire line. So if there is a ramp like this, make sure that you park off to the side. Like on this dock, on one side is an actual ramp lane, and on the other side would be where you would park when you're just not going to be ready to pull your boat out. So again, it's all about just being courteous to other anglers. If you do see a line, don't park right in front of the ramp. Make sure that you park somewhere where other people can get around you and that you're not plugging up an entire lane of the ramp. All right, so mistake number four is when you are off to the side, there's typically going to be a line of people getting ready. Don't just totally bypass everybody. The fact that they're parked doesn't mean that they're just totally not ready at all. It just means that they're just being courteous to others and they're getting their stuff prepared the right way. So if there is a long line, just unless somebody waves you forward, just stand back. It's all going to move forward. It's not going to take too long. So long story short, when you're in the line like that, just be courteous to others. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. They're trying to launch the boat. So just wait in line like everybody else, and you'll be getting in and out of there as quickly as possible. All right, so mistake number five. This one's a little bit controversial, but it's about powering the boat up. So when you're putting the boat on the trailer, some people are just totally floor it. And that way, the boat will go further up on the ramp. They don't have to winch it up. Technically that's not terrible, but what happens is some people keep the motor tilted all the way down, and they're just gunning. They're just doing so much pressure. And what happens is all that water pressure goes down the ramp, and then as soon as the edge of the ramp stops, as soon as that concrete stops, that's going to wash away all of that dirt. So there's going to be a hard ledge. And if there's a hard ledge, that can totally ruin people's trailers. So just be very courteous of that. If you are going to power up, make sure to trim your motor so that the wash goes straight out, or even up a little bit, but make sure that the wash is not going straight down, because that's going to totally erode the boat ramps and cause many people hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of damage. All right, so those are the five just biggest mistakes that I see people make at the boat ramp, and just please be mindful of that. And if you do have any others that I missed, please do leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This really is designed to be a discussion and not a lecture, so please leave your thoughts. Any questions, leave a comment down below. We'll check those as frequently as possible. But thank you so much for your time and watching this video. We hope you can get out of the water soon and catch some big ones.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong. and wet a line today.